What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2. Last we left off, we were here in the southern part of the sanctuary, where we already have an Edmontosaurus that wandered away a little bit from the southern part. And we got Torosaurus as well as Listersaurus and the Acrocanthosaurus, which is like the apex predator of this side. Really cool. Alright, and then we have the Nodosaurs, of course. But in today's video, we are going to be focusing on the eastern part of the valley. We're going to focus on east today, and then west another day. So, yeah. Before we get started, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 1,500 subscribers. That would be awesome. But with that, let's begin the video. Alright, let's start on the eastern part of the valley. And our first creature is Celopis. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to have to put some carnivore feeders. Because Celopis, you know, was a carnivore. And then we're going to have to put maybe some water, maybe like a... I mean, we got water here. Let's just have like a little stream going this way, maybe. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Alright, Celopis. Let's start with them. So, Celopis should be over here. And once we get the eastern side and the western side completed, then we'll start bringing the sanctuary to life. But for now, let's just get at least the sanctuaries filled up with dinosaurs anyway, the sections. Alright, we'll put all 10 Celopis in here. And we should be good to go. There we go. Celopis being released. And that's our first dinosaur of the eastern side. Alright, let's move on to creature number 2. And our second creature in the eastern section is Pachyphilosaurus. Alright, so we've got a herbivore here. Alright, let's add that in. So Pachyphilosaurus should be all the way down here. There we go. And there we go. We'll release Pachyphilosaurus in here. All 8 of them. What do they want? Ground leaf. That's all they want. Alright, we'll give them some ground leaf. There we go. Alright, Pachyphilosaurus. Let's release them. We got a Pachy that's glitched through the ground. He'll probably clip back up in a minute. There we go. So that's Pachyphilosaurus released. Let's move on to creature number 3. And creature number 3 on the eastern side is Minme. Okay, we've got another herbivore. So let's go to Minme, which should be over here. There we go. Alright, let's create that. Now remember, I think we have way more herbivores than we do carnivores. So we'll probably get a bunch of herbivores to start. And then go from there, I guess. Alright, Minme. Alright, we should be good. Minme, let's go. Alright, that's Minme released. Let's see if they're... Alright, they're expanding their territory. Let's move on to creature number 4. And creature number 4 is Concavenator. Alright, we've got a relatively, larger carnivore. Something a little bit larger. Something that could be a threat to the Pachy's and the Minme. They're not too big, but they're big enough where they could, take on the Pachy's. We've got a couple of feeders for now. Until everything's complete. Has everything wandered over here? Alright. So the north end is kind of sticking together, and so is the east end so far. The south end is kind of split up a bit, and we'll have to see what happens in the west side. But for now, let's go ahead and release the 2 Concavenators. Of course, they're blocked. Pachy's, get out of the way. Or Minme. Whatever's in the way, please get out of the way. There we go. The 2 Concavenators have been released. 2 carnivores. Alright, and let's see if we can get something large for the 5th creature. And our final creature of the eastern side is Pentaceratops. Alright, cool. We got Pentaceratops, so let's go ahead and throw that in. One of the larger ceratopsians, so they'll probably not be bothered too much by the smaller carnivores here. So we haven't really had any ghetto sides, so the north side, south side, and east side are relatively chill, with mostly herbivores. I mean, the south side's got the acro, but he's kind of wandered over away from the herbivores for some reason. Alright, let's get Pentaceratops going. Alright, let's release Pentaceratops, the final creature of the east side for now. I will add more as time goes on. I forgot to see what they eat. Hopefully it's ground leaf, fiber, fruit, or nut. Because every single part of that is in this sanctuary. So let's see what they like. Ground leaf. Alright, we should be good. Alright, and that's the east side pretty much completed. So here are the dinosaurs on the eastern side. And now we'll just have the western side to deal with. But we'll deal with that later, and the Edmontosaurus is kind of wandering a little further away. But yeah, with that, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.